Good day, everybody. This session is all about the work needed from the QM coordinator. So the QM coordinator will receive an email about any new reported OFI. And what he needs to do is click on the link to the tracking sheet, and he will be presented with a similar view to the one that you could see in front of you with this color schema. Let's start from the beginning. The first column is in red is the number of the OFI. This is a unique identifier for the OFI, and it's not repeated. So every time that a new OFI has been reported, this would be shown. The other column is the status, and this is the incident status. So you will find out that it will start with vending, and it will go through the process of other stuff like in progress and closed and maybe duplicated. The second one or the third one here is the incident feedback. This once the OFI itself is ready to be closed, it will be picked from a list that will be shown once you click this small arrow, and it is corresponding to incident is for trending, incident for disciplinary action, incident for root cause analysis, and so forth. There is 4 options to pick from. And then next to that would be the email of the doctor, feedback of the doctor, email of the head of department, feedback of head of department, commenter 1 email, feedback of the commenter 1, and then next to it is commenter 2 and feedback from the commenter. Coming back to the status, it will start by the system as stated pending. The coordinator needs to progress it to be in progress as soon as he starts interacting with this particular line of tracking OFI. So immediately he will change it, or she will change it to from pending to in progress, indicating that this OFI has been looked at. Why? Because it will also trigger inside the tracking sheet visible in the website. Now, once you are ready to close, once you have the feedback from all of the person, you will move this OFI to be closed. Now, in the case that you have this OFI as duplicated, you could mark this OFI as duplicated and no action is needed on this OFI. Coming back to the sheet here, you can see that email of the doctor is usually entered on the reporter side, but that is not a mandatory field. You could enter it, the coordinator could enter it here and wait for the feedback in the other side. And you can see that the coloring of this field is either hard color or soft color. So hard colors mean that it needs some interaction from the coordinator. An example, if this is hard, then if you put an email, it will change to lighter green. The same thing for here. If it is light green, then it will become hard green, or the other way around. So the same thing for the head of department. Once identified as OFI that need feedback from the head of department, you fill the email of the head of department here. The system by itself will send an email reminder every day. So if you fill the email today, it will start from early morning, 6 o'clock tomorrow. So if you put it today, the system will remind on it or start sending email by the next day. And then wait for the feedback. This is the feedback of the head of department. And the same for the commenter. You will fill the email in the commenter here, and the feedback will appear here. So that's a quick demonstration of what is required to be done by the quality management coordinator. And as stated, the objective is to progress the OFI from pending to in progress, then to close it. Now, as soon as it's closed, it will go through trending. Whomever is doing the trending will receive an email to say that you need to do the trend. One final thing, on closing of any OFI, a final closing report will be sent on the email to all involved parties. What I mean is that to the reporter, to the involved doctor, to the involved head of department, and the involved any of the involved commenter as well. So all of them will have the complete feedback of that or file reporting, and they will receive it on the email. That's the final session that I'm going to put on the OFI system. Hopefully, if you need any clarification, you go back to the previous session. That will explain the big picture and then the detail of each individual process. Thank you very much for taking the time to go through this course, and have a good day.